Alright, welcome. Sorry, I guess this is to Neo, because he was the only guy that watched stream. Or at least the last part of this. Sorry I did not stream at the time and date. I did not, think it would, I did not think I would screw that up, I guess. But when I was on stream, I sort of forgot when I said the date and time about the fact I needed a charger, so, delayed by a day or two trying to find and get one that would work. Oh, well, already fucking dead. I don't think the souls mattered, so it's fine. I just got on, so we'll forget that one. But welcome back to the lore stream, I guess, or the playthrough. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I swear to God, I should have been able to switch between games and applications while streaming, but apparently you can't. So, it's a shame. Alright. It's cool. It's been a while since I even touched this save, so... I feel like I could have one more Estus flask if I wanted. I'm still fucking rusty. I should probably reverse hollowing. Actually. Fudge. Alright, whatever. I'm just really bad. No, I'm not really bad, but I'm bad. No, there's no optional areas. I was about to do an optional area to warm up burn time, but I sadly enough realized there are no optional areas to touch. Oh yeah, there's DLC. Alright, you know what, I'll try this boss 2 more times, and then I'll just run through Arendelle DLC. So that's neat. I really do love this Exile armor. I think about making maybe a joke character. Not joke, but joke. Uncle Iroh build. It's just, a pyromancer that wears Exile chest piece. Good way to do that roll is to just go past it instead of trying to escape it, because it does have some reach. I don't want to go too much so I can get a riposte for phase 2. I wonder if she could actually get in this area. Yeah, she probably could. Yeah, she just did, actually. Or she had Hornet Ring. I don't even know where you get Hornet Ring. I know it's apparently in the grave area. Come on, bro. I couldn't even see. Don't even really know that move. But not bad. I think I'll try that area. Yeah, strat again. Do it one more time. Get another soda, which will be like a 1 minute thing. No 1 minute break in stream. Already. Depressing, I know. But you know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta get a drink. I could probably kill Dancer, though. Hopefully, I can do it this time, because it's not too... Well, you know what, Dancer does suck. I was tempted to... whatchamacallit, stream the day I said I was on PS4 and just do, like, a New Game Plus 7 run through, because I finally got to New Game Plus 7 on a save. It's pretty much just Havels with the Lorien Greatsword and fucking... Really, Cuck? Alright, I'm doing one more run. That was sad. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was just gonna do a New Game Plus 7 thing, but I was like, nah, not worth it. They'd just be boring, I think. Maybe not, but who knows. Well, I'm gonna have to get around to making that video I wanted to, though, soon. Idea was just gonna mention good weapons for New Game Plus and onward. And really, it's just a bunch of weapons that have multi-scaling, that are good for infusions, and it's gonna have some weird niche, picks. I don't know if it's just gonna be only melee weapons, or if it's gonna be including, like, you know, shields and whatnot. Or spells, for that matter. I really don't know. I've had so much issue, because I'm thinking... Am I using Pontiffs? No. I am, alright. That's out of character. I always thought that was like an impale move, but apparently it's not. Really? Oh, I just kept her on her feet that long? Alright, that's actually surprising. I actually thought she only did it, like, in phase 2. But apparently, I actually just kept her on her toes a lot. Did not know you could prevent phase 2 doing that. Fudge! Alright, whatever. Alright. I'm gonna go get that soda now. Take a short break from this. Alright, one more try, right? I've noticed this very strange thing with my Coca-Colas recently. Past few months. I don't know if I mentioned it in anything. But if I don't crack open my Coke pretty much right after I get it out of the fridge, it, like, has this weird effect. I drink with straws, mainly so my front teeth don't get hit by the Coke nearly as much. Because my teeth aren't the best, right? And I don't want to screw up what I already got going on, right? So I'd rather just hit the back rows. Spread out that bad shit. Oh, yeah, whatever. I think one more. Yep. I don't really like doing this now. I'd rather save it for round 2. What's my holiday at? 99. I thought she was gonna fucking stab forward there for a second. Oh, wait. Oh, it still hit me? I need to get more HP. That's probably gonna be what I'm... Well, it'd be sort of fucked up, but really funny. The dancer had the Pontiff eye ring effect. Bitch. You bitch. This all happened because I got greedy. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't get greedy last stream and tried to do a cool fucking, like, clomp on her. Whatever. That's worth it. I think it's worth it. Alright, so now... what was I gonna do? I'm bummed out I failed Patch's questline. Honest to God, that sucks. So I have to go kill Pontiff. And it makes some sense, I guess. Meets Egret in that area. I guess he dopes around in the fucking sewage. And then he's like, oh, hey, rat. I'll help you. And Grey Rat's like, I'm Grey Rat. Oh, I saved her? Alright, let's dump these fucking vile books off. Londorn Deep.
Ah, there you are.
By far the best waifu in this entire fucking game.
And I'm grateful to you. Now, what shall we do? The only thing that might interest you, although my dark arts are that, wouldn't it? You're a wicked one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a fucked up Abyss Watcher.
Well.
Really bad fucking cosplay.
Humans are of the dark. Some may avert their eyes. Be careful, though. Let it be a secret.
What's her current spells? Pretty high intelligence. Forbidden dark sorcery. This is affinity. The humanity shit. Appears to be an expression of envy. Or perhaps love towards another that will tenaciously pursue its target. Even if, like so many human desires, it amounts to nothing but misfortune. There was something that looked a lot like fucking this, but I forgot what it was. So whoop-de-doo. Black Pyromancy looks like humanity, but that's probably why. Because it is something. That's from mother to daughter, yeah. Alright, let's give her the Grey One.
A pyromancy tone, and one that resonates with the dark.
Honestly, Pyromancy probably would resonate with the dark most out of all the dark arts. And I say this, oh, that's good. Alright, I say that mainly because Pyromancy is a human creation, a conjuration. Well, it was made by the witch Vizsla, who, as far as we can tell, was a lord and not a... how do I say it's not a human. And I guess lords are their own fucking species and race. I don't know, assumption, right? She was a lord, but humans and the pygmies ain't. Pygmy was a lord technically, but I don't know. But, you know, pyromancies are sort of downcast. I don't know, I swear to God, it's a human being. It comes from the self. I think it was mentioned in Dark Souls 1. But this is me speculating. It makes sense, though. Compared to dark faith spells.
Oh, is this a divine tone? What on earth are you thinking? I wouldn't go near a divine tone. And casters of miracles are sure to steer clear of me. So please, don't talk. Ah, you. How could you? Oh, I know. Fine then. But do understand, I'll have no sniggering should I err. Oh, I know. Fine then. I'll have no...
And finally, the dark phase. Deep Protection was actually a spell I used on the go a lot in my true completion of Dark Souls 3. First time going through. If that makes any sense. Because my fucking save corrupted always when I got near the end. I think I had 3 runs in total. First 2 corrupted. The final third one was a dex build and it made it. But Deep Protection was a spell I used a lot on that build, just because it was very neat. I mean, it was just a slight buff, but I liked it a lot, and I used it a lot. And then boosts attack, damage, protection, resist, and stamina recovery. But let's read about it. This is from the Deep Divine Tome, this and Na. And also, by the way, you see this spell used by the Evangelists in an upgraded version guarded by another evangelist, so remember that. Miracle taught to inaugurated Deacons of the Deep. Slightly boosted... that part doesn't matter. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest from many abhorrent things. And that includes Eldritch, most certainly. This tale, the Deep, offers protection for those who worship amongst those horrors. And I'd like to mention the attunement ring you can get from the Peaceful Deacon. I believe that is... that's a person who worshipped during the horrors, right? Maybe they all do, but I believe because he was chill, he wasn't fucked up. I think that ring helped him hold on. That's my theory. And here's another one. Dark Miracle taught the Cathedral in the Deep. These insects, which lure in the deep, have tiny jaws lined with fangs that tear open skin and burrow into the flesh in the blink of an eye, causes intense bleeding. The Evangelists use these, the fat guys you meet in Undead Settlement and whatnot. And also one in the actual cathedral. Once again, providing evidence that they do indeed worship Aldrich. And the immolation may be... Actually, let's look at the other ones. Vow of Silence, which is, I'm pretty sure, a fucking Velka's miracle. I don't know what's up with Velka. This may just be a stolen spell. Similar to how some people believe that Yuri of Londor wants you to kill Orbeck because he has spells that they don't. So this may simply be something pondered, but it's found in a tome. So maybe the Sable Church of Londor has some connections to Velka. And then there's also Dead Again, which... Sacrilegious Miracle. I don't get that. Darkblade. Oh yeah. Their daughter, Lillian, one of the founders of the Sable Church, is said to recount tales that portray the suffering and conflict of Hollows. Interesting. Overall, though, that's it.
Do stay safe.
We've protected our cleric from all sorts of fucked up shit. And there's good old Ornyx, and there's Orbeck. Do I have any... Oh shit, I got Big Dick Logan. Alright, yeah. Let's read this first. Secret Scroll of the Profane Capital Court Sorcerers containing sorceries of Logan. The Court Sorcerers used this scroll to claim heirship to Logan's legacy, though how that claim stands up closer scrutiny is another story. Yeah. I really do believe, I like to believe the Profane Capital, that area with the monstrosities of sin, the hand guys, and, you know, the Court Sorcerer, I like to believe that's all these keep. Or at least a fragment. It doesn't fully look like it, but...
I suppose this means... Oh my. You've made quite the discovery. This is a scroll of the prodigious Big Hat Logan. A masterful sorcerer, long missed in Vinheim. And now we have his scroll. Right here in my very hands.
That gives you some things like, Oh, really? It doesn't? I thought it gave you the crystal stuff. Well, it gives you Soul Spear, at least. And now we've finally cleaned our pockets of all that shit. soul of a firekeeper is said to have returned from the abyss. This firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil which has tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another firekeeper. The dark sigil, shit we have. There's a tale who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to the bearer of the curse. Aldrich's ashes. Look at this. Let's look at this. First two paragraphs don't matter. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took to devouring the gods instead. Way so sluggy. And we got an ember too. What's this? Oh, that. I thought that was the thing you make the boss weapons with for a second. I was about to be like, how did I make this then? But let's put this on the throne. So, something I thought of. Whoa. Is there anyone else? No, there's not. We actually have all the guys on our thrones. Besides, of course, Lothric, but I don't need him for what I'm about to theorize. Alright, this was just the theory I had going. Which one of these guys was first? The oldest of them, right? Well, we can account for the fact... Oh, he's still there, alright. We can account for the fact that the Abyss Watchers probably, were somewhere near, like, some of the last to leave. Yeah. I'm looking at bodies here mostly, but then again, they're all skulls, so it's hard to determine. This is the remains. So, I assume these guys... I assume that these were some of the last guys to do it. They're the most recent of the four lords we collect. Mainly because, like they would have fucking lynched a Cathedral of the Deep. Even if the Crystal Sage is near there, I don't know why. I assume that's the Crystal Sage that was bros with these guys, right? Because we meet another one in the archives. But, either way, that Cathedral, the Cathedral of the Deep has some form of the Abyss, I'd assume. The Deep seems like the Abyss, but just another name. It truly isn't that different, so I assume these guys... No, actually that make these guys going first then, never mind. I assume these guys went before Aldrich, and I thought Aldrich was one of the earliest ones, because if you look at his skull, it's all fucked up. It's all like, it's breaking down a lot more, but that's two reasons why you can think. Either A, his bones are that fucking old. Three actually. One's comedic. Two, you just fucking bashed his brains in. Like, you just completely went ham on his ass. Or Henri did. But, if you look closely, those are maggots. So, that may be the Deep there itself, actually. That may be the Deep, because it does have bugs in it, apparently. Little maggots eating at his body. So, yeah. Aldrich, I think he, in his time, was after the Abyss Watchers burnt up, explaining why Farron is not called not called Darkroot Basin or anything like that. But Ludleth is the oldest of them all. He speaks very old, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was a fucking pygmy or something. He knows very old arts, apparently. He's from Corland. He speaks in a way that none of the characters in this game speak.
Well met. That at last returns.
He speaks like the people you meet in, Anor Londo.
The brave girl left this as thanks. Though gave no elucidation, so happened upon any twisted souls?
I fucked up there. Alright, we're good though. I forgot about that.
Now, heed this little warning from this little lord. Seek not the girl. She knoweth her fate, what will become of her upon her duty's end. She would not wish thee follow her.
I rarely ever do Henri's story, so once again knew this. I never do this side. I usually either end up not even doing it for her, killing her, or doing Yuria instead. For no reason, really. I'm more likely to do Lord of Hollows, or at least go through most of it, than anything else. Let's read Henri's sword, if I can find it. Dull sword precious to Henri, another unkindled, the dullest type of blade found in the ruined land of Historia. Only it was once a sword of earnest, noble figure, and its attacks are boosted by that elusive, essential property unique to humans, luck. And it's very, I honest to God say this, it's very unique that luck is something that's only in fucking Ciri. And it's very unique that Ciri, it's very unique that luck is unique to humans. And it's not present in the gods, lords, or any of that. It's just funny to me, I guess. And the Hollow Infusion from this, right? It boosted off luck, and it boosts status effects, which are also innately boosted by luck. Weirdo. Ew. It's like fucking Gollum. That my character is any better. Look at this guy. Looks like a reject Lord of the Rings character. But, what else is there to do, I guess, right? I guess we read some souls. We haven't popped any of these. Sin of Ancient Conqueror. I don't like to think, some people think, apparently, that Yorm is a descendant of maybe, Wolnir, because Wolnirs are huge fucking skeletons. Dancer, Pontiff Sullivan bestowed double score to a distant daughter of the former royal family. Distant daughter, the royal family is hypothesized to be, the good old Gwendolyn and... Not Gwendolyn, ew. Fucking... Wow, that's a lot. Oh yeah, Give the Ashes. Where is it? Oh, there's the build mask. Reminds me of the, It reminds me of... a helmet in Bloodborne you get from the Vile Blood thing. Mirage Orovale said be an Oracle of the Old Gods. So, she's pretty much confirmed to be a daughter related to him. She's not gonna just randomly get it. What was I gonna buy? I'm not gonna buy anything, dude. What the fuck am I thinking? Alright. Let's look through some boss souls, though. But either way, though. Guinevere, soon to be Guinevere. Pontiff. This shows some corruption, really. Or, no, it shows he's high in power, besides, of course, the name Pontiff, right? The title, I should say. But, yeah. It's not actual fucking... It's not actually, faith. It's intelligence. Which leans into his personality. In the Profane Greatsword. Long ago... This is it. Long ago, when Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the profaned capital and an unfading fame below a distant tundra of Irithyll, and a burning ambition took root within him. Yeah. This is going back to earlier, where I said Pontiff Sullivan. When I said the Profane Flame was Aldia. I may not be a big fucking PS2, Dark Souls 2 lore guy, but I'm pretty damn sure Aldia, I guess, lost his fucking husk. Just became a fire. Someone put him in a pot, and we're like, this heresy. And the reason why he doesn't go out, because he's also a part of the fucking bonfire. Right? But I mean, why would someone look at a fire, heresy it is, and think, yeah, I'm gonna usurp the flame? Doesn't make sense at all. Also notice how Aldrich's soul is blue. Actually, yeah, you know what? Deep may be its own thing. I think it's just, it may just be a different shade of the dark, but, in Dark Souls, when you get, like, kill bosses associated with the Abyss, they always are black. Their souls are always black. Manus has a black soul. Who else has a black soul? Sister Frida has a black soul, and I'm pretty sure...
Farewell, Ashen.
I'm pretty damn sure she was using the... Yeah, she was. She's using black pyromancies the entire time. That was... Oh, not that one. Pretty sure she was some abyss going on there with the rebirth and all that shit. Using black flame and whatnot, so clearly some dark pyromancy there. So yeah, she had a black soul. Gale has the blood of the dark soul in him, and I'm pretty damn sure his soul is black. What is that? Jesus Christ. Is that a naked corpse? I thought it had armor on. God. That stands up too much. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so there's a precedent for that, but all bosses associated with the deep, which is to say two, have blue souls. And apparently you can see Gwendolyn's white... I forgot to point this out. You can see his soul in there. Because he's been devoured, I guess, so I assume, you know, Lord Souls... Not Lord Souls, but I think people of that race...
Wait,
the Lord...
don't know how long. Oh. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you.
Sorry for the break, by the way.
My lady lives in the cold, and I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn if you truly are
Yeah, cool cutscene.
Thank you.
Looks sort of black here.
Never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it. The ashes were too.
Not fully sure how Gale never went hollow. I guess he always had a goal, but I can't imagine he always had a painter girl to look after, so... It's curious to me, is all. Hopefully I can kill fucking Vinheim, or whatever his name is. Little bitch. He's my least favorite NPC. Him and that fucking choir girl in Bergenworth are my least favorite NPCs.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been?
What is the rot?
Friend. For this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. You're no exception, but you're safe now. Ariandel will make so as sweetly.
Alright, it's done. What is this stuff? It's the rot, I know, but what is it? Is it flesh? Is it... who knows. But yeah, Ariandel, let's take a detour and do this area. It's always nice to take a break from the main game. +2? How much do I have? I got 2. I think I need 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I mean, I need to do the next one, but... You know what? I'm gonna have to not risk my... Oh, wait. I can't upgrade again, can I? I can't. Alright, it's fine then. And when you go through this area, Assuming you don't want to be a bitch. Actually, if you have a can opener sword, you're better off, and if you have health, you're better off. If you have a can opener sword, you can, hopefully, fucking pry open a lot of those shields. That's their weakness in the end. It's just like a good Lothric Knight sword with good damage. Preferably Lothric Knight due to its riposte bonus. The shields are annoying though, and this is the best pack horde simulation. It feels like I'm actually fighting wolves. This and the actual wolves of the DLC feel like wolves. If that makes any sense. I mean, they all ambush you, they surround you, they mob you. I mean, I pretty much got blended. But yeah, this is Farron's followers. They're here, and it makes sense. I don't know how long they've been here, but they're here. And I was thinking about getting the javelin, so I thought it was... Alright, I guess it's not. I'll have to go down. I'll say something very cool I noticed. The ice cap you fall down on over up here. If you invade and it hasn't collapsed yet, actually, like, you can walk underneath it, and you can ambush people who play the game and then fall down there, assuming they don't know where you are, and they're okay with playing the level. They up and at it? That is extremely good. I want to kill Sullivan's mom. You know what? It's cool enough. I'm not against thinking Sullivan is Tree Man. I mean, they got like a real Phalanx feel to them. Alright. No armor. Alright. We got followers javelin, and that's what I wanted. Let's look here. Where is it? I like how simplistic it looks. Light spear wielded by the Farron followers. Balanced to allow for throwing. The followers attack in groups, surrounding foes, shielding themselves, and thrusting their spears at their foes. On a final command, they hurl their spears at their fallen foe to give the retired warrior an honorable send-off. I don't know if that's after or right before they die. Like, that's their finishing blow. I was hoping I could get some, ooh. I didn't know you could see him up there. Fuck. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I can't even see. Alright, can we leave? Wow. Sorry, Sigurd. I still got 2 more of your cups. Alright. So this is a pretty cool place, though, but... Millwood Knights. Alright. Wolves. A little weird. These tree people. A little weird. And the followers, who are assorted, who are not assorted, well, who are associated with Farron. Fucking bitch, really, man? Cuck, whatever. Oh, thank God. Ooh, I hate this area so I don't hate it, but I'm low, so I hate it right now. But, why are these people here? Well, you know, it's probably well known to most people watching this. Or maybe not, but yeah, these guys are forewarned, right? As mentioned earlier by that one guy. So, or forsworn, or whatever. They're not wanted anywhere else. Really? Not gonna get knocked back at all? That is so annoying. Is he gonna come out here? He's got snagged on that side. This is a bad run. But, you know, they're not wanted, though, right? So, let's think. What the hell's going on, right? Well, Captain Ashes. Alright. You can make the jump, by the way. You don't have to parkour. That's not enough damage to be called worth it. We'll call quits here. Not in stream. But, in adventuring this area, because I'm really close to dying. But, you know, basically they're not wanted. They're not, they have no home, it's gone, it's been destroyed, their purpose is gone. And that's what I'm going to start talking about with the Farron followers. If I gotten lucky and gotten even a piece of their equipment, I'd be able to probably sum it up better, but alas, sadly enough. But basically, I keep on getting sidetracked, I'm so sorry. But followers, right? In their item descriptions, it's pretty much summarized that they followed the Undead Legion, and when someone hollowed, or I guess fell to the abyss, they got mobbed by the followers. I don't know if the followers are like hollows then, or if they're hollows now because they lost duty. But I'm assuming that the followers were just people who followed, of course, but you know what I mean, they followed consciously, not as like paid hollows, though they may have been. Personally, I don't understand how, as hollows, they would have been able to pull anything off nearly as organized, because they don't really have too much organization. I did earlier say they were like really good at not ambushing, but surrounding, but I feel like to take down an Undead Legion warrior, you need better skills, because my hollow... Fucking bug people. I hate bug people. So creepy, dude. I hate bug people. These guys are sucky. Alright, yeah. I'm curious what she says. They killed her fucking sister. after pretty much being able to become a Lord of Hollows. She has different dialogue, though, if you're a Lord of Hollows. Like, Henri's already been married, quote-unquote, kind of Lord of Hollows tier. Like, you can't get out of it now, unless you killed Yuri, I guess. I don't know if that actually affects the ending after a certain point. But either way, back to that. So the followers followed the Undead Legion and mobbed people who fell to the abyss or hollowed themselves, right? Well, what did they do when the Undead Legion died? Their entire purpose and point was to pretty much kill people who fucked up being an Undead Legionnaire. So, they didn't. So, they ended up in the painting, because they had nowhere else to do. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. It's that simple when you think about it. That's why they're here.
Well...
The fucking heaviest smoker voice.
You look to be unkindled.
You look like a smoker.
No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you.
That's interesting.
Now,
no
go
bells
inside,
tolled.
Show respect and listen carefully.
Why would there be bells here?
Go on. Right inside. Show respect. What's keep? Show respect. What's keep? Show respect. And let Lady Frida speak to you.
I could have swore that was not Lady Fried, and it was instead Elfried. I believe he just turns into smoke if you hit him here. A shame, partially. Either way, continuing on. Yeah. And the Millwood Knights are here because Calamite or fucking... Someone burnt their fucking shit down. Long ago, when the Millwood Knights, the force they came home to, they became a journey, so they... Wait. They began a journey so long they even... No, so there's one in English, wait. Well, I believe their armor covers it. Let's look at their hammer. Maybe their hammer covers it. Weird thing is, though, the Ethereal Oak is on... can be assumed to be on other shields besides the Oak Shield, or, you know, the shield you get from the DLC,
Welcome
this one.
To the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our Blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn, thou Ashen One. But thy duty is all return, for I presume it visible to thee, a meek and faded thing.
Alright, I feel like she had something else.
Ours is a chance encounter. Let this be a remember. Now thou'st to play. Now thou'st to place in that world, and that alone is good. Now thou'st to...
She has different dialogue, I believe, if you're a Lord of Hollowing it. So I fully cut off that ending. Coolio.
Lady Frida's and tarry no longer. There is one inside the cold painting. Stray from the withering flame and the snow.
Sure, bro. That was you. You're the bitch-ass Snow. Out of all the characters, he's not even, like, shy about being... He doesn't even invade. He just straight up dies. Like, he just pops up. So, you know, when you invade, you don't actually die. Like, I'm pretty damn sure if you kill Marvelous Chester when he invades, it doesn't kill Marvelous Chester. Pretty sure that's how it works. In Bloodborne, which is a different universe, but sort of same function, when Bloodletter dude invades... he doesn't die permanently. He just, I assume, goes back to his waking, not waking body, but goes back to his Nightmare Frontier OG body that can then be murdered for real. But let's go back to the bell thing. Is there a bell here that can ring and, like, awaken unkindled? Or their painting counterpart? What I'm trying to say is, does this world itself realize it needs to rekindle and change? I guess it could. It's just interesting the painting itself acknowledges this. And I guess the predecessor, the one Priscilla lived in, also knew and acknowledged this. Fucking Freddy Krueger, please spare me. I feel bad for all the Dex builds. I really do. That's the fucker they need to kill over and over to get one sharp gem.
Well, there is you must be the...
This guy gets it.
You have come.
Gotta reset the cycle.
Oh, wondrous Ash, make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame. And you are? Surely you have thought that witch fooled the good father, and buried him. After we had all...
What? I didn't even know you were watching.
Please.
That's neat.
Grant us one wish.
I didn't know I had an audience this entire time.
Tales true, and burn this world away.
What'd you say same about?
My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her.
Where did this guy come from?
I agree with the bird. He gets it.
Yeah. God. I feel like this, I have conflicting opinions about this DLC, I'd say. Because, on one hand, I guess I'd like to see reference to Dark Souls 2 more, to make it feel like it mattered. Dark Souls 3 is good. Best gameplay. And that was the issue with Dark Souls 2. It was just god-awful gameplay, god-awful enemies, so on and so forth. But it had some nice ideas. Like the idea that the Lord Souls pretty much just changed hands throughout history. Even if the people who got them really did not matter. Like Duke's Dear Freya, or whatever that spider boss was named. It's just an interesting idea I liked, and I wish I could have seen it pop up again. But you could, I guess, grasp at straws and try to formulate who's who in this game, right? Because there are 4 lords, and a technical 5th, but Lothric doesn't fit that. Of course, it's pretty much known that there's no correlation between the Dark Souls 1 lords and the Dark Souls 3 lords. Unlike Dark Souls 2. Which is a bummer, but then again, I don't even know the lore of that game too well, so I'll let Dark Souls 2 lore barely matter to me. Even if I do enjoy it, the parts I know.
Time and time again.
This DLC is pretty good, just disappointingly short.
Yeah, that's my issue as well. There's like,
The conceit of the self-proclaimed
God
secret
damn.
truth.
Alright, Vinheim, I don't know what's up with you. It's just really short.
DS2.
I played it. The first time I played it, I gave up. It was god-awful. But the second time I played it, I enjoyed it enough, but I raged. I like that you can infuse boss weapons, and you can buff infused weapons with the same elements. Like, lightning and... goddamn. Like, lightning-infused halberd could be buffed with a lightning weapon. I thought that was really cool.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring? I'm trying to stay as blind as I can about Elden Ring. I really am. I saw some of the starting classes, and I think they look really neat. I like the look of the Prophet, and you know that Sorcerer Knight looks cool. I don't know who I'm gonna go for if I can get the game. There we go. I failed you. Good riddance. Real question is why they call you Elfrida. Not you, but I mean, fucking Frida. Lady Freed Elfrida. This can do damage, I believe. Let me try it out. Yeah, it can hurt you. I've always been curious about that, and the last time I tried, I found out. Not too much damage, but enough.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee.
It's weird that these guys... no, it's not weird. Come on. I was about to say, it's weird these guys fear change so much, but that's the entire thing about this series, isn't it? The fear of change, right?
In the network tests, the starting classes are pretty different. Like in DS1, Solar was a class.
I was thinking that, but I didn't know.
She's
I'm sort of happy about that.
Favorite character.
This girl right here? Little girl? Yeah, I think she's cool. I like her a lot. She's just like a fun, I guess a cute character in this, like, grim game. Not grim, like, edgy, but I don't know, you know?
'Tis good.
Your bros in this game usually don't end up that well, right? Solaire, if you don't, help him, he gets fucking bugged. Gets hit by a sun bug, or whatever you call them, maggots.
'Tis good.
What's his name?
I'll head off to paint.
Executioner Alfred. You know, he kills himself after killing the Vile Blood Queen in Bloodborne. Right? Alright, I repeat the dialogue there in action. And in this game, Onion Bro, Sigurd. And what? If you do help him, he still, I guess, kills himself. You know, it's left up to interpretation, but...
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight? I don't have Hollow Knight. Never played it. I may play it one day, but... I'd have to be driven to boredom to do it, which, you know what, maybe I am at that point. Yeah. Hopefully I can get a part of this set and talk some lore, but... Or theorize more than lore. Because in the end, some of my theories are more theory than outright lore, which isn't bad. Praise the Lord. Buoy. Alright. I remember when I first got to this area in my playthrough, my first time playing the game, I did not know where to go, like at all. It was so weird, it was like, it's confusing. Like, they look like all the same path, like all these branches and partways. I don't know. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Assuming you celebrated, of course. Maybe Australian or something, for all I know. Going with the assumption you're American for now, unless stated otherwise, right? I had a pretty good Thanksgiving myself, honestly. Nice food. Oh, there is the bell. Yeah, it's actually pretty funky.
I have made a challenge for myself to beat every Souls game before Elden Ring, outside of DS.
Come on, man, you gotta beat Dark Souls 2 if you want to even claim that challenge. If it makes you feel happy, I haven't played fucking Sekiro because I don't like you can't really variate. So, I've finally gotten past that issue. European, I always get people outside of my country. I like it though. It's very cool talking to people outside of my own country. I was playing Dark Souls 3 once, doing PvP. And I met this Arab guy, I think he's cool. I haven't talked to him in a while though, but that's just how it always ends up. Last time I streamed, I met a guy from India, so that's pretty cool.
Beat them all on SL1.
There you go, alright. Yeah, about to say, dude, it's not that much of a... no, I guess it is an accomplishment, but... if you're just beating them normally, I was about to say, there's no reason to not do Dark Souls 2. I mean, yeah, Dark Souls 2, but... if it's Soul Level 1, I can excuse that. I haven't even done Soul Level 1 myself. I attempted, playing through the game as a base level warrior in Dark Souls 3, but after a while I just gave up on that. Or, you know, the Northern Warrior. Or the, you know, the guy with the axe. That starting class. That guy. It went alright. After Demon King, I just gave up, because I was like, this is sort of boring. Not, like, easy boring. I'm not that good. Just... slide off. Oh, yeah. Alright. I didn't know you had disk issues. Alright, that's excusable. God, I'm acting like a douche. I don't mean it as in, like... I don't know. Hope I don't sound rude. I feel like I sound rude on times when I don't mean to. I guess I should have said understandable instead of excusable, right? And vocabulary means everything. Alright, if you're European, what country do you live in?
I only got DS1, Des and the end of Bloodborne left.
Nice. The original Demon Souls or the remake?
You aren't rude.
Oh, thanks. What did I do now? I'm gonna go get a torch. I still haven't bought one of those yet. Lordy.
Starts with a B.
B. I guess they'll say Britain then. If you call it Britain. I always thought it was called the United Kingdom, but... I almost said Belarus for a second there, because that was my second thought. I was like, nah. I mean, maybe you are in Belarus. I assume that's a country, right? Last time I checked it was. I don't know my countries that well. Sorry. Trying to think, though. Yeah. I don't know why you'd be from Belarus, but that's the only other country I can think of that is with a B. So, let me think here. I'm not looking at a map right now, I'm trying to think. You got Portugal, Spain, then you got France, Germany, Belgium. Oh, I guess you'd be Belgium, yeah, that's true. Switzerland, though. You got Italy. Oh, maybe you're Belgium. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking it wouldn't be... Oh, it's not Belgium? I'm trying to think then. Well, it ain't Britain. You didn't say that. It ain't Belarus. Is Belarus even a country? Let me double check that real quick. Maybe just made something up. I thought it was. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, it's a country. Alright. Oh, Bulgaria. Oh! Wow. Yeah, that's Eastern Europe, right? I believe it is. Bulgaria. Oh, wow. Not left field, but out of my brain.
My. The cold of that peaceable giant seems like ages past. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks.
Don't worry, I also don't know countries.
It's acceptable.
Smithing weapons, never
it's knowable, I guess, or unknowable.
It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
The world is a pretty big place, but at the same time, it's a pretty small place.
Kadal is the best way food.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe that's because I played Bloodborne first, but I've always enjoyed the doll a lot more than this girl or even Emerald Herald. It's been that and the Maiden in Black from the original Demon Souls. I platinumed. I got all the trophies for the Demon Souls remake, but I think the original's better for 2 reasons. One, I feel like... Well, not 2 reasons, it's a few reasons, honestly. Is it okay if I rant about the game, the remake? If you don't want to hear it, I won't do it, because it may be whining. I mean, the remake is a fine game, I guess, but I just have issues with it on occasion. Because it isn't even a remake, it's just a rebuild with upgraded graphics. That's the basis of it all. It's not even like they solved issues.
I only played the remake, so it's okay to rant.
Alright, cool. With your permission, I guess. I guess I'll rant now. I got the original Demon's Souls on PS3, I think 2 or 3 years before the remake came out. And I loved the game, right? I think the designs is partially what there's a few reasons I don't like remake. I'll try and streamline them. Hopefully don't get uncentered. Item by Fortune. One is the redesigns of some bosses. The Vanguard is alright, because Vanguard is very simplistic. And now it's like over accessorized so much. It's like blood and all this shit on it. It's like it's a Vanguard. It's not an M-Boss. And then you got stuff like Flame Lurker, just completely changing his face and whatnot. It had this its original design was a lot more unique, I'd say, compared to this like flippin' Doom Eternal Diablo look it has now. That peeves me. Because there's no point, in my opinion. It's like the small things getting changed that piss me off. Because there's like no point in changing something so small and minuscule like that. And it just always just grinded my gears. And they didn't even, and it's not like they fixed things, that's the worst part. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Lingering hitboxes still exist. At least for like explosions. Which may just be me sucking, but I swear to God, it's like they didn't even really fix some glitches in the game. Besides Stockpile Thomas, I mean, the Stockpile Thomas glitch, if you didn't know, you could dupe anything with Stockpile Thomas very easily. It pretty much was you talking to the blacksmith, walking away from him without saying anything after selecting an item to buy, activating your dark sign or whatever you'd call it, the thing that resets you with no souls. You wouldn't activate it, but you pop it up, you press the start button, and then you talk to Thomas, deposit your item, and then you'd back out. And
the dupe glitch, honestly.
Yeah, I suck at the game. It is a very archaic game. It's different from Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is poor design. I'd say it was an old enough game, and it was, I think, their first venture into that type of combat, so it was, of course, choppy. I'm happy that they didn't... Oh, shoot! I'm happy they didn't fully change stuff, though. I'm gonna break off for a bit. I like how they just dumped Vinheim's body down here after he dies. Like, no respect for him. They just dumped his corpse down here. Like, no respect for the dude who tried preserving this rotting painting. Just gets tossed down with the corpses. I thought I mentioned that. I thought it was always a funny tidbit. What? What is this? Oh, alright, I thought this was something else. No, it's not.
Is my favorite Souls game, lol.
It's a good game, I don't know. I feel like they didn't fix some things that they could have, and they changed designs where they shouldn't have. But maybe I'm just being a little baby about it, right? But, one of the things I don't like is how the dialogue got redone, I guess, and it doesn't sound good. I feel like Maiden in Black...
Time I don't care.
Shoot, I wish I could look there. Did I go? God damn. No, whatever. I tried looking at your image because I didn't hear it fully. So you got the volume down low and whatnot, but... that sucks. Alright, I'll scrounge around after I can escape this hellhole. Escape this fly pit.
The facial expressions are pretty fun too.
Oh yeah. I didn't actually like that. It looked really weird. I guess I'm just used to the game being expressionless when you talk to people. That was just how I felt. But, I don't know, I don't like how Stockpile Thomas looks in the game. He looks so weird compared to the original. Yeah, I don't like how they read his lines. I sort of wish they had just... Yeah, funny. Funny is how I'd explain it too. It feels like a poor imitation by an alien. Sorry for that. Had to do a talk with someone for a bit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't think the facial animations were good. I mean, they could have been better or something. Who knows? But either way, I think it's an alright game. I just wish they'd actually fixed glitches and whatnot, like lingering hitboxes from fire. This is something I noticed from the original that was kept in. What was I gonna say and rant about? I'm trying to think. I wish they had just kept the original voice lines from the original and just refurbished them instead of having the cast, I assume, redo the lines. Because the the Heart of Gold line from Stockpile Thomas doesn't nearly hit as good as it used to, I guess, as the original. And the Maid in Black was alright. I feel like it didn't have the same oomph, but it was still overall the same line. I'm going to do an attempt here at this. That's good old Lady Freed. Oh wait, actually, could I upgrade? I think I could actually upgrade my sword one more time. So I'm going to go and do that. So that means another load screen, etc. Lordy, lordy.
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither, and even then, please.
Actually, I'm gonna mention something now. I'm done ranting. I believe you're here for it, but I think Vinheim in front of the door, he mentioned a bell. Oh, the bell didn't ring. Well, either way, yada yada yada. So apparently there's a bell here, and I assume the painting, the world itself was setting up for someone there, living there, to break it. Not break it, but burn it. Which I just find really interesting. And if you go through there, for the part I know you're around with me, the area that I said was sort of confusing first time I played through, with all the hollows that leads up to the fly pit. Oh, I need more. Alright. That area, there's a bell there, so I guess they actually broke the bell to stop it from happening. Which I just found really interesting. Like, they really don't want to burn this painting. That's worth it. Just the tidbit I thought I'd mention. Alright. I'm gonna do like a few attempts at Frida, but I gotta start getting going soon. Gotta do work and whatnot. You said it was 3 AM for you? Are you even here, I think? Aw, he left. Whatever. Hopefully, I'm gonna go look back at the messages and see what he said. If I can even find it. Believe. Alright, let's do this. No one's watching. Rip and chat. I don't think Nathan's still here. Fun company and fun to talk to. Got sick of my rambling. Whap whap. Put that there. Don't need that, so let's put that there. I'll try this once and then I'll turn stream off because I do gotta get hopping and going. Gnarled face.
Oh. Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
I still don't get why he has a Scottish accent.
Oh shoot, you are still here. I guess PS4 is messed up. Or PS5. Alright.
Quivering at misguided ash.
Yeah, I don't know why he has a Scottish accent either. But it's just one of those things. Cool, weird side thing. Cool to notice, first of all, it looks like he has the Lord Vessel. Oh, someone found where it was. I think that's interesting that he has a Lord Vessel. Whoa, that was a little lingering there. It's not bad damage. Alright, I need to get better despite. Alright, it's gonna kill me soon. Alright, over here? Yeah. That's not bad damage. I finally started to be able to solo the Freed fight. Because I've always done it with Gale. Though this run is very bad. Not bad, very bad. No, it actually is bad. I'm already below 10 Estus. Good thing is, you poise breaker when you hit it. So you can go for a 1-2 pretty much.
Can you guess which DS3 boss is hardest on SL1?
Man, I'm gonna have to say a few, honestly. A lot of them just suck. Deacons probably sucks to a degree. I've always found Deacons annoying. Crystal Sage sucks. A lot of the early bosses lately have just been really annoying to me. You know, you of course have your bets like Dark Eater Meteor and Gale. Though Gale's more of a really fun challenge fight than a difficulty fight. But, oh, tell me, I'm curious, because I haven't ever done a soul level one, really. That goes that far. I would personally say if it was a surprising answer, it'd be Deacons, but if it's not supposed to be surprising, then it's probably Lorien, Soul of Cinder, or maybe Dragon Slayer. Yeah, it's not that bad when you learn them. I used to have real big issues with them. The laser always gets me, I don't know why. is pretty much a preset attack, but I can never really read the depth of it. It just freaks me out. Not freaks me out, but always catches me. Gets lava. Starts burning the place anyways. Yeah. I mean, he does have readable moves. It's not too bad. It'll still give me an issue on time to time, though, no matter what. If you want to think in player terms, I'm pretty damn sure Frieda just got embered. That's what I'd like to imagine. This is her hitting an ember. And when she hits Phase 3, she hits a humanity to restore HP. If you want to think in player...
Soul of Cinder is the hardest for me.
Oh, yeah. It's harder on New Game Pluses for me. I have no issue with base game on a normal character, but... on my level, like, 250 character, I was fighting New Game Plus 6, Soul of Cinder, and he just kicked my ass repeatedly. I think one of the best weapons, for my opinion, for New Game Plus, as far as I can tell, I call this a really weird choice. Going retry. Thorian's not hard, I was just saying what I think would be the hardest boss for a Soul Level 1, maybe. Not that it really was in the end. Lorien suffers the same thing that Dragon's Lair does. He has wind-ups, and like you can read his stuff, like Ludex Gundyr. Can I see for the life of me? Alright, she's not healing. She's probably gonna start doing something. Alright. No, fudge. One more try. I gotta try, right? And I enjoy talking to you. Fudge, what was I gonna say? I lost the time now. Maybe I'll remember. Well, now I can at least use an ember to heal for Faith, though.
Me like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I've always been bad at it. I usually summon Gale for it, but you know, it makes HP pool bigger by like a certain percent.
The second phase is a test of patience.
Yeah, it is. I found that out the hard way. Not the hard way fully, but I used to really think this was a bad 2v1 fight. Because Ornstein, you break him up with the pillars. There's no pillars in this fight. It only gets bigger for Phase 2. But after a while, you realize that even if Frieda is fast and furious, like the movie franchise, and Father, God knows his name, whatever his name is, Ariandel. Birdman, just call him that, Birdman. Birdman charges you. Look, he's sort of faster than Freed. You can break him up, but the issue is she heals, and it heals a decent bit, I think. I love that move. I really do. It's like an awesome move. Not actually that viable. I'm stupid. I didn't even grab my souls. Alright, I'll try again. I do gotta get off soon, though. Gotta help my family with stuff and whatnot. Shenanigans. But, what was I saying? I wouldn't be surprised if I had, like, memory issues in my brain. Because I always forget this. I get sidetracked by something, and then I forget what I was gonna say, and it pisses me off to no end. But I usually don't really care about it, so I don't feel too bad. How did I dodge that? So tell me, what is the hardest fight in Soul Level 1 for you? Because I don't think I ever actually heard. Brother. Oh, nice. There's this thing I noticed about Dark Souls 3. That's that if you sync up a command while you're getting the shit beat out of you, like you're comboed, it'll come through. Or if you like fall and you're doing a command, it'll fall through after. Oh, I got lucky there. I really should have... I should have been comboed there. Yeah, the DLC's the part that kills you, it's nothing else. I mean, Ludwig sucks. Orphan, I only beat Orphan once. I could probably do it again, but the secret for me... the secret for how I killed him was just the charge R2 for Ludwig's Holy Moonlight Sword. Ludwig's Holy Sword, Moonlight Blade, that. That's the only thing I was able to kill him with. And it's really effective. I don't think I've actually fought Lawrence ever. Call me a weirdo. Oh, you... Tell me, did she heal? Did she pull off the heal? Or have I not done that much damage? You may or may have not been paying attention, so it's fine if you didn't see. What's he doing? No. Alright, one more try, then I'm hopping off. Bulgaria. Where is Bulgaria? No, I'll falter. I'll summon Gale. Bulgaria. What borders Bulgaria? Can you tell me? Curious now. It's probably near Poland, I think. I don't think it's in Western Europe. I don't believe it is, but I don't know my geography too much. I guess I'm better at others, though. It was sort of sad. I was doing this world history thing, and...
The only DLC boss I got left is Orphan. Kinda messed up.
God bless your soul on that front. It's one of those things that just... The Orphan's brutal. I should maybe go and try it with my other guy. But... my other character. Oh, I was tempted to say Balkans, but I didn't want to mess that up. Alright, it's over there. Alright. What was I gonna say? Oh! Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say now. Alright. I was in this world history class, right? And it's supposed to be sort of a fun activity. Oh my god. Counterframes suck. Orphan is just brutal on all fronts. I'd say the only good thing you have is the fact you can actually heal full health properly with the vial, but I don't remember if that's actually how it works. I think both vials are percentage based. But we were doing this school project, and it involved just drawing a map of the world, right? Because we had learned about all these, you know, Silk Road, colonialism, all that stuff. And you find out of all the things in history, trade is by far the most important. Yeah, I was thinking it was percentage based. I remember hearing about that. But there's this strip of lands, that's way farther north in Japan and Korea, and the people in my group thought that was Korea. And I was like, God, no, that is not Korea. Korea's right here. I was standing I know a few things about geography. Getting lucky. Like, you know, Iberian Peninsula is Spain and fucking... Oh! Alright, you know, Portugal and Spain are the Iberian Peninsula. I guess the Gibraltar Strait, I think, is the thing between Spain and Morocco. God bless snow. Wow, that was a pretty good fight. But, you know. I'm not a big geography guy, I just know a few things. Nothing big, though. Hope this ain't sort of a rude question, but... actually, you know what, never mind, that probably doesn't affect you. Then never mind, I'm not gonna ask it. Because I don't know too much about what was and wasn't whose land, so I'm not gonna ask. Math? I've never been a good math or science guy. This year, I got blessed, and I'm not passing out math class. So, I'm actually doing really good at math. The consequence is, I'm passing out in science now. But even if I wasn't, I would not understand the math. It is too insane, it's bullcrap. So, math is good, science is bad this year.
I'm curious now. What's the question?
Alright, I was gonna say, because I didn't really think about the geography fully, but you know the Ottoman Empire, right? They held the Balkans, right? Or part of the Balkans. What I didn't know was, I was going to ask, did the Ottoman Empire affect anything of your culture now? But then I realized, you know what, maybe that was Austria-Hungary. Maybe they had a part of your land instead, but I didn't know I did not know who owned the land before Bulgaria became Bulgaria. I'm not a big... It was world history I took. I didn't take European history, so I didn't know what was what. But now I'm curious if you would answer the question. First of all, I guess, was it Ottoman land, or was it its own country, or what? Before current day. I guess that's the first question. Hope I'm not making it sound like shit, because I'm bad at phrasing phrases sometimes. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Actually, this, I don't know. The Ottomans or the Austrians? Austria-Hungary. Because I know, as far as I can tell, a lot of Balkans hate Ottomans. I think, I don't know. I don't know much. They don't hate the Ottomans, but they probably hate that part of history. I wouldn't be surprised. Fudge, I'm gonna get murdered now. Yeah, I lost track. I lost my bro. Yeah. Go one more time.
Also communists at some point, but I wasn't alive then.
Yeah.
Ottomans.
I knew you were communist. Well, I didn't know you were communist, but if I thought hard enough, I would have known. That Eastern Bloc stuff.
I felt that.
You felt what? My death? Yeah, it happens. Last stream I was fighting Dancer, and first attempt I got her one shot, and I tried doing a cool weapon art thing, and it killed me instead, and then I did not get even close to that point. I was just curious, because I know... Actually, I don't know what happened to Austria-Hungary, really. I sort of know, but not really. I know it's split up. Thought I had a cool flag. One of the more interesting flags, at least. I sort of wish flags weren't, like, blue and red. America, oh, it's fine. Britain, you know, it's fine. France, you know what, that's alright. They got I'm pretty sure Russia's also red, white, and blue. Now I'm like, God. I mean, you could try different colors. I don't know. That's one of my peeves with flags. They all seem like the exact same. It's god-awful in a way.
Learned about America.
Yes and no. I mean, that's respectable. I'm gonna try and rack my brain around stuff. How did my history learning go? And then it was that. Missed a year there. Alright, let me explain it like this. There we go. I'm going to mainly go over middle school because elementary school, as far as I can tell, is only American history. I do not remember any non-American history in elementary school. Pre-K through, I'm trying to think what middle school was, actually, because I don't keep tracks of my grades. Or, like, what grades what. I just live life. 6, 7, 8. Alright, so, like... Oh, shoot! Pre-K through 5th grade is elementary school. At least in my state. I don't know if it's different in other states. But, you know, pre-K through 5th grade, we only learned about America, yeah. And... Oh, no! And in, 6th grade. 6th grade, I had this awesome guy named Coach Colonel. That was my teacher. We learned about the entirety of American history instead of... Because I live in the South, by the way. I live in Alabama. So, a lot of history you'll learn is just...
Was a bad grade, so I kinda have to.
No, not that grade. I meant, like, what grade level I'm in. Like, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 4th grade, so on and so forth. I know I skipped 3rd, but I don't care. But yeah, I'm an A and B guy. But what was I saying? But yeah, in 6th grade I learned about the entirety of American history, and that really got me on a history kick. 7th grade I was stuck with geography, which is just learning about geography, not actual, like, country geography, and government. And I was in a really bad class, so I didn't actually learn anything, and the teacher quit after that year. And then 8th grade, I learned about world history, or... Was it? How far we get? We learned about very, like, old world history, like the Romans, Greeks. Last we were at before COVID hit was, wait, actually, did COVID hit that year? I'm trying to... Man, I hate this shit. They're doing, like, weird stuff. You know, you go, like, blocks, and then they're doing two...
And they still don't.
God bless their souls. Maybe they're at the... I don't know if Europeans do it the same way, but in America, if you last long enough, I think 5-10 years, you cannot be fired. You cannot be let go. I think you can be fired, but you can't be, like, passively let go. You have to, you have to stay and be paid unless there's a physical reason to fire someone. So I guess that's what a lot of teachers aim for. But in what grade am I in now? Goddamn. I don't even know my current grade. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking sophomore. So when I was what is I? Sophomore. When I was a freshman, I took AP World History. AP is college level classes. So I guess it was optional. Oh, I didn't get Gale. Oh, I'm dead. Did I get Gale? I did not get Gale. Alright. You know what? A little coward. I'm gonna nope out of that. Collect my thoughts. Alright, I don't know what I was gonna say now. I took an optional class, and that's where I got all of my knowledge of world history. And it started around the time Rome collapsed. The original OG Rome, the entire Mediterranean. And it went all the way to modern day, actually, but due to COVID and a lot of snow days surprisingly happening, grade 8. Oh, that's cool. I'm your senior then. Goddamn. I naturally assume everyone I'm talking to. And assuming you're not lying, by the way. Which, you know, it's easy to lie on the internet. And I won't judge. As long as you aren't like a fucking creep, I guess. But what was I saying? Goddamn. I hate this so much. I hate my brain. It is so short-wired. Yeah. AP World History is a college-level class that is not mandatory, but it's optional. What does that message say? So yeah, what I know is not what every student knows, but a lot of kids that probably are not good learners took AP History. I assume that.
I would say I'm 11th grade.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that's sound logic. Oh, shoot! I'm alive? Alright, what was I gonna do? I guess fight this guy. But yeah, my knowledge of history, and I guess geography is partially because of AP World History I took last year, which is by far one of the best classes I've taken. I'm a big history fan. I like history a lot. It's just one of those things I like, and I'm bummed out I can't actually get like a real job with my passion, right? Or what I'm good at. Because, you know, being good at language and reading and history is not going to get me a job that'll pay the bills, right? So that's a bummer. I'm still focusing in on it, even if I shouldn't, right? I'm still going to take classes that touch history.
I liked history until they made the guns.
Damn, I wish I could read what you're saying. I'm so mad. I wish I had the bar. In PS4 when I stream, there's a sidebar that literally shows the entire message. But PS5's wonky, that won't pop that up. I gotta look for a way to pop it up. But until they made you do something. Even if I actually enjoyed writing essays on history. I really enjoyed it. Like, they let me write and argue things. And since I'm good at writing, you know what? I mean, it was easy. It came to me. We actually practiced a lot of essay writing in AP History, AP World History. It was just so fun and easy. And there's a way to grade it, alright? So you would aim to hit things, right? It was a rubric. It was, of course, it's a rubric, I guess, but you know, there's things they look for, and even if they're obvious, you still aim to do them. You know, like, oh my god, me and some other people in my classes apparently. I genuinely enjoyed them, unless I didn't know what I was talking about, and then I freaked out. But you know, I liked writing essays on. What was my favorite essay I did? I think it was the leading causes of World War I. That was my favorite essay I did. And it was basically, you're given these documents, because you always have documents when you're an essay in these classes. And you had to use these documents and write an essay and prove your point. There was ways you could do that. Connect how they affected, you know. I forgot how it was, though. The anagram was HIP, with 2 P's. But either way, it was just pretty much back and forth, and I forgot what they called them back then. They were pretty much like primitive emails, almost. I forgot what they called it, anagrams, monograms. But basically, it was sort of like something, I forgot what they called it, but it was between the Tsar of Russia, and I think, the guy from Austria-Hungary, I believe, yeah. Russia, the Tsar was like, no, don't do it, bro. I like you, but I'll step in for my bros. Is she back here? Alright. But it was just really fun. I loved using that. Even if it was really just one document in total, in my opinion. I loved saying about how, you know, everything was just fucked back then, and it was all, like, gonna blow up in their face. But yeah, I'm personally a fan of history. Sorry to rant on and on about that.
So we speak Bulgarian instead of English, so what you do is copy-paste the English Wikipedia and translate instead. That's literally everything.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but it does. Oh my god. Did I summon Gale for... where's Gale? I don't see Gale. Did Gale abandon me again, or did I die and forget to summon him again? I guess I'll produce... Oh no. Gotta always position the camera so you can see it. Or die. I could die.
And if you try for it to look legit, you mix information from both Wikipedias.
Are you talking about how you do your essays? Oh my god. I feel like you're gonna get noticed for doing that. But, I mean, if it works, it works. Alright, one more attempt and then I'm out of here. Lordy. I gotta help people. That was too funny. Do you like to read, or do you not like reading? I'll give you some advice for writing. Like, that's not like argumentative essays, because it doesn't work, but like, you have to write about your life, and it's something that does not affect you at all. Or like something that's never happened, just lie. A lot of good writing is lying. At least...
I like audiobooks more, but sure, reading is fun.
No, alright, that's pretty much just reading, but letting someone do it for you. Alright, what's your favorite book then? Out of all the books you've read, what's your favorite book? But I would say that the...
Writing because had no imagination.
I have an imagination, but I can't put it into words. Or maybe I could actually. No, maybe I really should try that. You know, maybe I will. I don't know why, but I need to test it out. I have a friend who wants to, like, or, you know, his dream job would be making movies and writing that stuff, but... what was this? Oh, God, I just forgot to do it again. The complete fiction of... Alright. Out of all the books I've read, the two I've enjoyed the most, the three I've enjoyed the most, have mostly been dystopian. I like that a lot. I don't know why. George Orwell's 1984 book by the name of Fahrenheit 451 and Stephen King's The Last Stand are all books I've enjoyed a lot. The Last Stand isn't like the other two, but I enjoy it though. I don't know why I enjoy those books, but I do. Where, you know, the government is oppressive and whatnot, and there's no true, I guess, stand against it. No stand that works or looks hopeful. Because a lot of supposedly dystopian books are just really annoyingly, like, written by literal teenagers. I believe a series called Divergence, I think it was called. It was literally written by a 17-year-old girl.
I forgot my second favorite's name, but I remember it touched on my heartstrings.
What? Yeah, I just like dystopians a lot. Alright, this is the final one. I'm stopping after this. It's an issue I have. I cannot help but do this every single time I do anything. I'll read one more chapter, and then I'll stop, and then I'd never stop. Yeah. Books sometimes get like that, and songs also get like that. It's sort of annoying. A few Led Zeppelin songs are like... almost feel like sentences. Not really, but sort of. I'm curious. When do you learn English? in school? Like, do you learn it when you're young, or did you learn it recently in class? Because in America, it's pretty much mandatory to learn Spanish so you can get into a good college. They require you have 2, language credits to get into a college usually. Makes the game too easy. Yeah, it's like running with cinder blocks on your feet, and then running a marathon with, like, I don't know, Nike on or something. I imagine it makes you a lot better at everything. I guess that's a good thing. Hopefully she doesn't notice me. Alright. Alright. Oh, sweet. Come on. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure I reposted him there. Come on, where is... Oh, thank you.
Learn English from first grade, but we just kind of repeat the same 2-level stuff over and over again.
Huh. Alright. First grade. I was curious, because... I'm not trying to sound rude or... I guess... absorbed? Hard to explain, but I always thought that English was like a very big language in the world, right? And I've always been curious as to... yeah, like primary languages, I feel like at a certain point you actually just straight up stop learning a language and you pick it up from people around you. At this point, you're not learning new words, right? At least in high school, you don't learn new words. Instead, you read fiction and whatnot, and books, and you analyze them, right? Which, at this point, doesn't actually help you in life at all, unless you want to be, I don't know, a critic. Too much for Gale. Oh, shit. Shit, dude. You're gonna be using that. Well, alright, why is it better? Is it like structure, or because there's a lot more people using it? So because there's a lot better people, you can thank the British. They went all over the world and made people speak English. You know, I'm not gonna argue against, even if my language is one of the most backwards in my own opinion. I mean, you can look at the plural form of words as a good example. I mean, moose doesn't turn into meese, does it? And, you know, I don't know, I forgot the name of them, but, you know, the words that are combined, like will not turns into won't. It and is turns into its, but there's already a word that's its, so it's weird. Like possession, and also the other version of its, that is, it is. Where's him at? Gale's dead, isn't he? No, he's not. Gale sailed the plot. Oh, shit. Oh, of course he's dead. Right as I need him the most. Ooh. I need to stop relying on Gale. Oh, shoot. Bro. Come on. No. come on, let me stab you. God damn it. Alright.
Specializing in programming and computer hardware.
Alright, good job. I hope you find a good job in the future. And you learn all that stuff, and I mean, assuming you want to get a job in that. I had a friend who had to leave. Well, he didn't have to leave middle school, but when we got to high school, instead of going where the rest of us went, he went to a specific place to learn more about programming and engineering and all that. Which sucks, because it ended up happening. Most of my friends moved away. For different reasons across the years. But either way, though, I still have in touch with him in times.
Programming school and got all Dark Souls games as a gift.
Lucky bastard you are. Lucky bastard. Alright. It was fun talking to you. I may stream tomorrow. I don't know when. Not late, I assume not. Probably at a normal time, but I've been reading this really fun book, so I may actually stream late. Who knows? I'll probably stream tomorrow, though. I think I will. Hope you had fun talking to me. I had fun talking to you. I guess bye.
I did get a 95.5 on the test, so I think it's justified.
Yeah, it's justified. I finished my AP World History class with 100, which was really good, because it's college level when I'm in high school. And now I get a bunch of colleges hounding me to sign up to theirs, like University of Chicago and fucking other places I do not care about. If you ever move to the U.S., I don't know.
100/100 that just seems impossible.
It's sort of impossible, but let me explain. Actually, I'll tell you 2 stories. I'll stay for a little bit longer. I was doing really good in that class. Like, I was averaging 93s to 95s naturally in that class. I never got something below 90 in that class. I was just really good at it. I loved reading the book we had to buy to learn about history and all that jazz. But basically, the final exam is not from the school. It's from, I don't know where, but it's sort of like, it's like an organization, and they evaluate your stuff. But I'm digressing. Basically, you get a flat plus 10 to your grade whenever no matter what, if you do that test. Which sounds pathetic, but I was going to ask you that as well. I guess it's better that we both get off soon, but I'll finish up quick, sorry. But, what was I saying? Alright, yeah. But basically, we got a flat plus 10 to our grade when we did that test. Apparently, because we always have to do final exams, apparently other schools are really pathetic, and they give you a plus 20 for doing final exams. That's what my teacher told me, and that really pissed me off. Our school, I think, I don't think they give you a bonus in our school, but maybe they do. And the only reason why I got a bonus on that test was because it wasn't a state test. But you know what I mean. I digress. But it was really rude, because we were doing that test, this big fucking, dude, it's a big test. It takes up half the school day. It goes from first block to past lunch. It goes past lunch. It's huge. And then the school has the audacity to authorize the AP classes, college-level classes.
Specialized school, and we studied subjects that were way harder than the test.
Math is that thing that kicks you in the groin and never lets go, I swear. That's my opinion. I swear, math is... I'm never good at it. But they made, like, originally in that class, you didn't have to take a normal school exam if you did AP World History. But the school had the audacity to make it so we had to take a normal exam after doing a way harder exam. That was college level. So our teacher just made a Google form and made it extremely easy. And that was really funny. I'll hopefully always remember that. That teacher was like the most awesome guy ever. But I'll end stream. It's 4 a.m. for you, and I gotta do stuff. I've already stalled for like 30 minutes, I believe.
Like, is there some kind of test? Why is this so easy?
That's how it feels. I think the STAR tests I used to take that evaluated how good you were, they would start easy, and depending on how good you did, they would keep upping it up a grade pretty much, and you'd be like in 3rd grade, and you'd be doing so good. And then you'd end up with like algebra. Some sort of trick. Maybe it was. Alright, I gotta go. It was fun talking to you. Hope you have a good night and a good second day to follow. Peace.